Okay, here's where we're at, Catherine. I've got your poster up, but I want to take a look at your writing here so we can kind of put things together here. So the poster is geared towards young athletic women that are married or engaged. The runaway bride is making a getaway in a pair of Converse sneakers. Communication is that the Converse are fast, reliable shoes. Um, yes, definitely. Okay, good. Yes, that's perfect. I still have a lot of work to do on this. Shoelaces are very unfinished, and I've got some really great suggestions I think are going to work out just beautifully for you. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a look. So I agree. I think it's underdeveloped. And let me just pull up the poster and let me just zoom out here. So okay, so the wedding dress itself needs to be. I mean, right now it looks like a wedding dress, but I think by including the flowers on the ground as well as maybe the veil. The bride's veil. I don't know. I think that it will definitely define this a little bit further as a wedding dress. I think once we start getting color and some shading techniques in here, I think you'll be good to go. Um, but yes, I do agree. I think you are a little bit underdeveloped at this point. I think I would like to have seen a little bit more development. So I've got a couple of suggestions moving forward. And I think the main thing I would recommend is this illustration right here. I think the relationship between this illustration and these two little red sneakers as the bride runs away across over the hill. I think that connection right there is going to be can provide the kind of power needed to really, really drive meaning towards this and really make a solid connection between the shoe and the runaway bride. So the reason I bring that up is because I think this is underdeveloped. Let me zoom in here. And there's a couple of areas that are problematic in the actual illustration of the shoe itself. See this part of the laces? This looks like they are black stroke no fill. And as opposed to black stroke white fill. So white fill will allow them to sit across this kind of tongue of the tennis shoe so that we see both laces crisscrossing. What I would recommend doing here is this: is we've seen a couple of instances this week, and I specifically referring to Joseph's um, post where he indicated that he had placed his sketch down and used it as a template layer. Well, not only can you use your sketch as a template layer, you can use an image as a template layer. So you can really let me show you what I mean. I just went out, this is just a quick image search, Converse All-Star. And we got all sorts of different views, and I think this one is perfect for what you're looking for, right? Or even maybe something like that. So what you would do is you would just download this, okay, and then you would place it in your Illustrator file and lock it down as a template layer, and then just start tracing over with your pen tool. And you can even get the little holes in here, and these holes and these little reflections. You can even completely duplicate that Converse All-Star logo on that patch, that ankle patch, if you want. I'm not saying you have to, but you can include your stitching and everything. I think that's really, really going to define this. The red color is going to create a good uh, implied line between this red shoe and these red shoes. So I would say that the first thing the viewer is going to look at is this shoe, being that it's the largest and brightest thing on the page. And then automatically, based on that continuation of color, it's going to lead the eye right up here and create this really strong connection between the meaning associated with the runaway bride and the actual shoe itself. I think that you could even take this a step further, and let's go back to our image search. And this time we can say Converse All-Stars rear view.